boy Roy Jones Jr. and right now you tuned into World Combat Sports. What's good, everyone? Thanks for tuning in. Once again, you're listening to World Combat Sports. Another one has just taken place. Canelo once again has proven that some of these fighters from the UK, damn near a lot of them, just can't go over here and shine when they're supposed to, man, and make it into a fight. It's just a lot of disappointment when you have a undefeated fighter like Callum Smith and he has such a height advantage and Canelo goes in there and chops him down like he's swinging two axes. You know what I'm saying? Canelo goes in there and chop him down like he's just in timber sports. You know what I'm saying? When they be chopping on wood and shit for time. Yeah, I watched that shit too. I was like, what the fuck am I watching? But Alamo Dome, San Antonio, Texas for the WBC, WBA super middleweight titles. Saul Canelo Alvarez was successful, proving his record of 54-1 and 36 knockouts. He pretty much was able to execute a one-sided victory over Callum Smith, who now stands at 27-1 and 19. But what wasn't evident is that, Canelo earned a knockout, which really doesn't matter in this case. Because he just went in there and executed his boxing authority to the point where it was times in there where it looked like Callum Smith may falter and, the fight would be stopped short. But it just didn't happen. So congrats to Canelo Alvarez, the pound for pound superstar he is. He is the pound for pound superstar. The 30-year-old Alvarez won decisively on the scorecards of the judges, 117-11. Rafael Ramos, 119-109. And then Steve Weisfeld, 119-109. You had two 119-109s. And then, of course, Steve Morrow had the 117-111. So what can we take from this fight? After it was originally supposed to be Caleb Plant, now it's Callum Smith. You just have to sigh. You have to sit back and exhale just a little bit, sigh numerous of times, and ask yourself, like, when are we going to get some of these fights that actually live up to what's on paper? I mean, at least I wanted the hype to come into a play. I wanted Canelo to just, allow Callum Smith to make it entertaining and competitive. Though he went 12 rounds, I just think the fight could have been a lot more, entertaining from the way it looked at the weigh-in and everything. But it wasn't. But the positive thing I can say about Canelo Alvarez, he's getting the job done. Whenever he chooses to make a move, wherever division outside of 60, of course, he's getting the shit in, man. He's basically making the moves, taking the belts, making the moves, taking the belts, making the move, taking the belts. Remember, I dropped those bars, making the move, take the belts, making the move, taking the belts, making the move, taking the belts. That's what Canelo Alvarez is doing right now. And I know it's Sunday. And as I always do, there's no way you can walk in church without, just giving a little bit of prayer for Errol Spence making a fucking excuse again. It's good that they brought Errol Spence into the building at the Zone, right? I get it. Salute. whatever. But you know, they always want to ask about him and Crawford, and how are people going to get all hyped up about Terrence Crawford if you really up there trying to promote you and Canelo Alvarez right now? So I look at it like this again, Spence, man up. I'm asking you to do that because when you was asked, they were saying, yeah, the fight can happen if Al Heyman and Bob sit down and Bob stop lying. Now Bob Arum's lying. Now the other day you was talking about Bob Arum saying what he said about Terrence Crawford, him losing money and being able to buy a house in Beverly Hills. Now you're saying that Bob Arum has been lying. So that's another way for you to basically, you know, back away from actually confirming that you really want to fight Terrence Crawford. Then turn around and saying you're the big dog of the welterweight division. So Terrence Crawford is going to have to take what I give him, so to speak, whether it's 60-40 or 70-30. When are you going to answer that you truly want to fight the man? That's all. What's going on, Andrew? When are you gonna have that confirmation to give us the fight fans and say, you know what, I want to fight Terrence Crawford? But now you're leaning towards fighting Canelo Alvarez, the big ticket fight. Forget unifying the division at welterweight. You trying to go all over the place and get the bags. You're trying to now emulate what Canelo is doing. And I don't see it as being that easy. But you're trying to now emulate what Canelo is doing because you're pretty much desperate to get a nice paycheck, and you're desperate to make a name, Errol Spence Jr., to be considered one of the greatest boxers to ever do it. So what better fight to take? Canelo Alvarez. If you're able to go in there and defeat Canelo Alvarez, it really puts your name on a different stratosphere. It absolutely does, Errol Spence. But the topic at hand right now is the fact that we've been waiting on a welterweight unification fight, and you just continue to defer. It's almost like in court when the judge, you know, you know, you have the house is in session, and someone talking said, time, you're not recognized. Could you please wait your time? You're not recognized. And the person was talking out of time. It's not their time because each one gets time. What I'm trying to say is, can anyone explain to me or, you know, try to break it down enough to understand why Errol Spence would not just say him and Crawford is going to fight? Just say when. Just tell us when can we expect it? Is it going to be your next fight, your first fight in 2021? Is it going to be your second fight? He's really trying to just say, oh, he's going to get what he gets, 730, 60-40. He's making it about money. I bet you ain't going to do that shit with Canelo Alvarez. I bet you're going to be the hoe in that negotiation process. Canelo is going to give you what he give you. It's not going to be a Teofimo Lopez going from 1.2 to 2 mil. What goes around comes around, man. So are you going to fucking fight Terrence Crawford or not? Damn, you over there in the zone, man. I commend you for getting the motherfucking fight if you can get it. Man, I ain't never telling a man not to go make his money. I'm the one that advocates and promote boxers go get your money. But come on, man, you the one said you want to unify the division. Unify that motherfucker then. Just unify it. Do the shit. Tell us when you're gonna fight Crawford or Pacquiao, something. This shit is just turning into a soap opera. I was hoping Canelo Alvarez took to the mind. I don't know why Errol Spence is even here. I didn't tell him that we were fighting already. Why is he here? The same shit he did to Crawford. Boxing can sometimes be the most colorful jester that you would ever see. Dancing, clowning around, doing whatever. It's just so many times where I expect these fighters to just stand up and they don't. But then a part of me goes back to what I know about boxing and how some of these people have built their careers. And I pretty much try to explain how some of these fighters built their careers and they cannot really box against top level opposition. Yeah, he picked up the title, but guess what? He fought Canelo Alvarez, and that dude, he wasn't even close. So what's next for Canelo Alvarez? Either Caleb Plant or Billy Joe Saunders. We need to see that. Jamal Charlo. In between that, I really hope that he selects someone that's easy on the eyes when it comes to boxing fans. I hope Canelo Alvarez selects a fighter that's going to give us that value, that spark of interest that we waiting on right now. Because I see Canelo moving. The motherfucker making moves. He's collecting belts. He's doing what the fuck he chooses to do. But Errol Spence, man, I just can't read why he has an excuse, and it's good to see him over there. But I don't know why he has so many excuses. I don't know why he acts like he want to treat Bud like he a motherfucking slave or something. Like it's all about civility to him. Like a motherfucker got to plea and beg just to get one motherfucking fight. I mean, it just seems like he got to beg just to get one fight, bro. I mean, all it is, one of y'all fight Pacquiao and then you fight for the undisputed. I don't want to hear too much of anything about 70-30, 60-40. You can get that taken care of behind closed doors. Why you keep telling us, the fans? Handle that shit behind closed doors with Bob Arum and Al Heyman. He said, it felt like Spence was trolling when he was talking about Crawford tonight, but his fans are going to run with it. That's what I'm saying, man. Call it trolling. Call it trolling if you may. He may have been trolling, but why? Why the fuck are you trolling right now, nigga? I mean, we trying to make this fight. See if we gonna have this fight. Okay, we ain't trying to make it. There's nothing we can do because we have too much boxing politics and pink tape in the building. So I really couldn't tell you a time on when we should expect this fight in 21. We don't know. We truly don't goddamn know, man. Jerome Ennis. Unfortunately, he didn't make it out the first round due to a headbutt. He'll be back. It was just a weird headbutt, man. A weird headbutt. Shout out to Gary Antonio Russell. End up picking up the victory, man. Shout out to the Russell brothers for getting the victory. Salute to you. Real talk. Salute to you. But overall, on this fight card right here, man, Canelo's mandatory is Abney Yildirim. Who in the hell is looking forward to see that shit? Abney Yildirim, the guy who wanted to fight Canelo anyway. Now he gets to fight Canelo for the WBA and the WBC strap. So let's make the fight happen, get that shit out the way, or whoever else Canelo can fight. You know what I'm saying? I don't fucking know anymore, because the best fighting the best, that is a pastime. That is a myth. That is absolutely a myth. That shit has pretty much, I don't know, just sunken back into the darkness of the scrolls of the boxing annals. Yeah, I mean, it's way back then. I don't know. But one thing I can say about Canelo, what he does is go in there and gets the job completed. That is what you're supposed to do as a boxing technician, like Canelo Alvarez, and also a boxer that is top pound for pound. You go get the job done, whether it's via knockout or decision. But if it's a decision, you make it look pretty. You make it look pretty, pretty, pretty. And that's what he did. I was just surprised to hear 70-30. Now let me talk about that. Let me hold on. Because you must have read my motherfucking mind. You must have read my mind. So I got in late. I was out. But I had to look at that video a couple of times because I said, now he's really being vindictive and antagonistic. He brings in 70-30 now. I said, now he's really trying to make it a clown show. He's not trying to just give us solid information. I'm talking about masonry work. I'm talking about the corners. I'm talking about a cylinder block. Just give us that anchor we're looking for, the Errol Spence. Can't get it. He brings in motherfucking 70-30. Now, Terrence Crawford already been upset about the 60-40. He said 60-40 better be in my favor, else I'm not fighting. Now, Errol Spence brings in 70-30. Come out of his mouth is what I'm really trying to say. Yeah, man, like, you must have read my mind. I was just about to talk about that. I say, damn, he throws that up there. And this is new information because it's been 60-40, now it's 70-30. Whether he was playing or not, I just want Errol Spence to look at it this way. It's your goal and an objective to clean out. You said you're on the verge of cleaning out the welterweight division. How are you on the verge of anything if you don't want to make a fight with the WBO champion? I mean, how are you on the verge of anything? What are you on the verge of? Another bullshit ass excuse? Making dumbass statements in the media? I'm just irritated with where Spence's turn, man, from getting a belt to the time he said he was gonna fight Sean Porter, man, and we was waiting on this fight, and he was gonna go over there and fight Sean Porter. That shit irritated me, man. It was a time I used to support Spence, and I said, hell no. Because you're basically saying you don't even want to attempt to go over there to fight Terrence Crawford. You go fight Sean Porter right now. Plus, he's more accessible when it comes to the promotions. But we tired of hearing the same shit all the time. We're about to head in 2021. And by now, we should have known what we have to look forward to. What do we have to look forward to? Get us prepped. Okay, prepare us. What can we look forward to in 20? Just give us just your first fight. Manny Pac. So we can start making plans. Where's it going to be? Texas? Okay. Manny Pac, Errol Spence. Damn. Okay, cool. Any possibility you and Terrence Crawford next year? I don't know. 80-20? Is it 80-20? What is it? What is it? Like, god damn, nigga. Like, that shit's just damn irritating. King Mitch in the building. What's good? Spence said he got to take what he give him. He did, bro. He did. He said Spence got to take what he give him. And it just seemed like pussy type shit to me. Seriously, it seemed like pussy shit to me, man. That's not even word I use in a while. Seemed like sissy shit, man. Like you really ain't trying to step up to the plate. You just want to goddamn put up little sound bites so media can run with it like myself and talk about it. I don't think the shit funny. But nigga, why you ain't trying to goddamn fight and give us a date? Man, I just got in from the motherfucking streets, man. I'll be back on tomorrow to talk about this, man. Everyone who tuned in, man, I appreciate you. I just got in. I just dropped in because I just dropped through because I had to talk about this shit for a minute. But y'all pull up tomorrow, and man, we're gonna get cooking. Real talk. We're gonna get cooking for sure. Pull back up tomorrow, man. Turn up tuning in World Combat Sports. Appreciate you. What up? It's your boy Roy Jones, and right now you're tuning into World Combat Sports.